offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. To throw is White. To throw on third down. And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
White's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Tim Young, as the first half is winding down. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession.
Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the defense.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Ready.
Savante Jones. That's good. 4A.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Nothing.
Full power,
the first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the Spartans.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Prime time,
and
baby.
He is into the end zone for a touchdown. From 40 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, He's had a few reps along the way prior to, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this
It's
one.
just
It's a
too easy,
touchback.
bro. Like,
Ready
it's
to
a
begin
rookie
their next
and I'm playing
drive.
my
Here's the
team.
Florida offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
All right, boys, we can get this
They're out there.
putty.
We'll see if they can pick those things back up. This is Ellington. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
All right, boys, this is going to be the easiest W I've ever
I
had.
think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All right, 3, 2,
Looking to throw on second down.
1.
White.
Oh, my.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Nice go.
So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his
Honestly, I'm
momentum
going to be
somewhat,
surprised
and
if I
he's taken
don't
down
win this
right
game.
4-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
White throwing on 3rd and that is incomplete.
Intended for his
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Give me that. Give me.
And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
3-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this
I
drive,
called it,
you start
boys.
thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big run there by Jones. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Between the last 2 plays, they moved it
Alright,
over
watch
half the
this.
length
I'm
of the
not
football
gonna
field.
save this.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball.
And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Dude, it's
Extra
just
point
so
attempt
easy.
to follow here.
That was simply terrific vision by the...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a
Oh, I
fake.
didn't know I faked it. I didn't know I faked it.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game
Yeah,
long.
guys,
Well, I have to
I'm
admit, I'm
just gonna.
scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I'm going to get this field goal.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. And because of the penalty, this is going to be unreturnable, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Florida.
Oh, wait.
On the ground, Ellington. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. White, he'll get this one to Galladay. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Only got one viewer.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, White. And he's got his man out of the backfield.
Out
That's
of here.
complete. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out
Somebody in the
of
next
bounds.
3 plays, then I'm correcting him better than
him, I'd go out for the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
They're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I'm back.
Off play action, here's White.
And
And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd down and goal. White, and that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, White. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down.
Oh, your ankles, buddy.
Now they can't bring him down.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. And a huge play that time. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, it certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's thrown 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say,
I am not getting
I know what I
any
intended to
more
do.
points after
I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
Now White on 1st and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
You're free, buddy.
Now Ellington. And
Make
he'll
up
go
your
down
mind,
right at
bruh.
the 30-yard line.
Should I go this way?
Leave them
Or
with
should I
a
go
3rd
this
and
way?
2 coming up. They got 8
No, let me
yards
go
there.
right.
The offense on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my no.
On 3rd and 2, White is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 49 yards. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Tim Young, 44 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up.
Do that. How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Dude, that's mine.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
I'm going.
He's still fighting forward.
I will give you the world, baby girl.
Another mistake.
I'll be worth it.